And just like that, we're back. The Pew Podcast, starring C. Ashley Brown Lawrence, Sam Jackson, Mickey Lott, and Ron Todd. Hold on to your hats. We discuss everything on the Pew.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Pew. I am your man, Ron Todd, and as you can see, I am solo dolo at the moment. Everybody is running late tonight, but that's all right because we are still here and we still have an amazing show for you guys tonight. So make sure you keep it locked right here. Make sure you tell somebody that we're on, and it's going to be an amazing show. Y'all know how we do. Come on in. I need you guys to come on in and begin to like and share. Tell somebody we're on tonight. And yes, it is going to be an amazing show. The crew is coming, you guys. Hold tight. They're coming. I promise you they are. And we're going to do our thing like we do each and every week. So thank y'all so much for your consistency and for being here tonight and being on time. We thank God for the Pew crew who is on time and here with us. But come on in the room, y'all. Come on in. Make sure you say hey to me when you come in. You know we like that. We gonna shout y'all out like we do each and every week. Come on in the room. I see our number one girl. We call her number one because she's always first. Her name is Cambria Mayfield. She's watching from YouTube. She says, hey, Pew crew, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, Cambria. Thank you for always being number one. Thank you for always being here before everybody gets here. We certainly appreciate you on tonight. Also, I see my New York brother is on here. Kevin Moore says, hey, Pew crew, happy Pews Day. That's right. Happy Pews Day. That's what it is. It's Pews Day all over, everywhere. Everybody knows it's Pews Day and it's about to go down in a major way. All right, if you're just coming in, make sure you say hey to us. You know that's what we do here at the Pew Podcast. And don't forget to hit that share button. Let somebody know that we're on and we have an amazing show for you. All right, I see Sister Virginia just chimed in. She says, hello, Pew crew. Happy Pew crew. Yes. Happy Pews Day to you, Sister Virginia. Thank you so much for being here with us. We certainly appreciate you tonight. Thank you. I see my assistant is here. Keisha, she says, hey, Pew crew, happy Pews Day. Oh, come on. You know it. That's what it is. It's Pews Day. Come on, y'all. Make sure you hit that share button. If you haven't already shared this broadcast, let's get these numbers up, y'all. Let's let somebody know that we're on today. The show's going to be absolutely amazing. So we want as many people as possible to come on and see what we got going on today. Like I've already been saying, the crew will be here. Don't worry, y'all. Your favorite panelists will be here today. They're just running a little late. All right, so hang in here, hang tight. Don't get discouraged. You know, maybe your favorite person isn't here yet. It's all right. They're coming, I promise you. So just hang tight. They'll be here with us. But as you're coming in, make sure you say hey to us. I see that it's more of you guys that are watching. Don't be shy. Make sure you say hello. And all I'm going to do is say hello right back to you. All right, we want to just show you some love. Can we do that tonight? Can we show you a little love? Let you know that we're on and that we appreciate you watching. All right, so if you haven't already, make sure you say hey to me, and I'm going to make sure I shout you right back out. All right? Yeah. So if you're watching the Pew for the first time, this is a very interactive show. All right. So there'll be a group of panelists that will come on. We'll talk about different hot topics that are going on right now. And then you will talk back to us through the chat box. All right. So we want you to know right off rip that you don't have to be quiet. You don't have to feel like you can't say anything, or you can't respond to things we're saying. Absolutely not. We want you to engage. We want you to be a part. So wherever you see fit, wherever you feel like you can chime in and say something. Now, here's a quick disclaimer. There are times where we may not get to read your comment, not because we don't like what you're saying or not because your comment isn't important, but simply because the flow of the show may be moving or the time may be up for us to talk about that specific topic or something of that nature, okay? So if we don't read your comment, it's not because it wasn't good. It's just because the show began to move a little faster, or maybe we got caught up on one topic too long and we had to kind of move past it, all right? But for the most part, we'll still flash it on the screen so everybody will get to see your comment, but we just don't want you to feel bad if we don't actually get an opportunity to put your comment on the screen or read it. All right, I see Kiana Parker is jumping in. She says, hey, Pew crew, happy Pews Day. Thank you, Kiana. Happy Pews Day. Yes, we're so excited. Like I was telling the others, the rest of the panel will be here soon. Everybody's just running a little late today. But thank you so much for being here with us. We have an amazing show. This is going to be a good one, y'all. So please, please, please don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, I just need you to share. Just share. Let as many people as you know, as many people as you can know that we're on. And this is not the show to miss. I promise you it's going to be really, really, really good today. All right. It's going to be good. All right. Speaking of our other panelists, don't forget, guys, make sure, especially if you're in that Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek area, any of this Marshall, any of those surrounding cities in Michigan, make sure you hit up Breath of Fresh Air LLC. Our Hands to Your Home. We know that Sam and his wife, Stephanie Jackson, that's their business. And I'm telling you, you need to give them a call, especially those of you who are busy and you really haven't had a chance to declutter and clean your home and things of that nature. Give them a call. They will assist you. They will take care of your cleaning needs. And I know, sometimes it's not just because you're not a clean person or because you're nasty or you're messy. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's just because you're busy. So please go to their website, ourhandstoyourhome.com, and let them know whatever your needs are so that they can begin to come in and help you with your cleaning needs. All right. So can you do that? If that's you and you need cleaning, somebody may think, oh, well, I can't afford it. Well, you never know what you can afford until you call. Right. So make sure you give them a call and then you can see what it is that they can do for you and your cleaning needs. Also, don't forget, guys, see Ashley Brown Lawrence. Her latest release is called I'm Depending on You. If you have not gotten that, what's wrong with you? Make sure you go out and grab this. It is blessing people all over the country and the world, and I want it to be a blessing to you as well. So make sure you go get this single, I'm Depending on You by C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. While you're grabbing music, you might as well get Everything by Ron Todd as well while you're getting Everything by C. Ashley Brown Lawrence. My latest single, Safety 2.0, is available on all digital outlets. Many of you know it's featuring the legendary Ernest Pugh, and it is a good song of encouragement for this hour. Make sure you grab it. I believe that it will bless you as well. I see Keisha has put up the correct website for a Breath of Fresh Air. So for those of you guys who have cleaning needs, make sure you go to the website www.ourhandstoyourhome.com so that you can get your cleaning needs taken care of by Breath of Fresh Air. All right, y'all. Also, if you ever have a topic or maybe you have a question that you want to ask us here on the Pew, please do not hesitate to email us. You can go to our Facebook page and shoot us a message, or you can email me, PastorRonTodd@gmail.com, if you have a question or something that you would like for us to share here on the Pew. Don't hesitate. We want to hear from you. So make sure you do that. Shoot me an email, PastorRonTodd@gmail.com. I'll make sure that the group gets it, and then we will announce the question here. If you want to be anonymous, you can remain anonymous. If you want us to call your name, we will do that as well. But we want your questions, so make sure you send them. As well, if you have some topics that you think that we should talk about. Listen, we're not too good that we don't want to hear from you and what your topics or anything of that nature. So make sure you shoot it to us, and we would love to talk about it. Now, guys, we've been talking about the owners of Breath of Fresh Air LLC, Sam Jackson and Stephanie Jackson, and guess what? Sam is here with us. Put your hands together. He's here. There he is. What's up, Sam? All right. Looks like he may be having some audio-visual issues there, but he'll be popping in here soon. Let's see. Kiana says, hey, Sam. Awesome. Keisha put the email address on there.
Hey, can you hear me?
gmail.com. I hear you very faint. Kevin is clapping his hands for Sam.
What's up, Kev? What's up? What's up?
There we go. Yep,
you can hear me, bro?
You now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
I hear
going
you good.
on? How
What's
y'all
happening?
doing? What's up, Pew Crew?
Kevin said, hey, Deacon Sam. Keisha said, hey, Sam.
What's up? Yeah.
Yeah, hello, Sam. They showing mad love today, man. So, Sam, we actually were just talking about you, man. We're telling everybody to make sure that they hit y'all up for those cleaning needs. They're going to go to that website, man, and go ahead and make that appointment.
Yeah, hit up our Yeah, get it with us, man. We God has been opening some doors for us, and we would love to come to your home and bless you and just serve. That's really what we about. We're about serving and getting God's people next to. They say cleanliness is next to godliness, so we want to get y'all right. So our ourhandstoyourhome.com.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, breath of fresh air.
We definitely need to get right. So make sure y'all hit them up. Ain't no shame in it. Look, sometimes you just don't have time to clean. You don't have to be embarrassed. Don't be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Just hit them up. Ain't nobody judging you. We know you busy. You working. You juggling this, that, and the third. You just need somebody to come and help and get you organized, get you cleaned up, get you right. Hit them up. Hit them up.
Yeah. To God,
all right.
God be the glory.
Yes, sir. I see y'all coming in. Make sure y'all say hey to us. We would love to shout you out. We have an amazing show for you guys today. Real quick, Sam, what you got going on, man? Sam, what you got going on? Did I lose you, Sam?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying, what you got going on? I'm gonna go off camera for just a second. Hey, Kobe.
Man, I got a few things going on, man. I get to teach this Sunday, man. So that's a blessing. It's always an honor to be able to teach God's people and bring a word to God's people. Like I said, breath of fresh air is taking off from Donnie.
Oh man, you breaking up.
And be a part of a choirs that I'm that God is bringing forth within me. So just looking forward to being obedient and being diligent and a good steward of what God has given me. So that's really what's been going on with me, bro.
All right, man. That's what's up. Well, we definitely super excited about everything that's going on in and around your life. Cambria says, hey, Sam. Kobe Bowden says, hey, Pew Crew. Hey, Pastor Ron. Yeah. Hey, Sam. Hey, Kobe. So good to see you tonight. Thank you so much for being here. We sure appreciate you. Mary says, good evening, Pew Crew. Good evening to you, Mary. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you all. So listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna spin some music real quick because we gotta do that. And then we're gonna jump into these hot topics tonight. Here go a hot one, y'all. Speaking of hot topics, here go a hot song. This one is by Anita Wilson. It's called Still Alive. We do not own the rights to this video or this song. Please take a listen. We'll be right back.
Bob your head. Feel good. Giving honor to God, who's the head of my life. I wonder if you mind if I testify. I came to tell you that I survived. The Lord is my light, y'all, and I don't have a reason to fear. Hit me with your best shot, give it all you got, and I'll still be standing here. You may think you know, but you don't really know how far I've come. Those dark nights had me feeling kind of low. Thought I was done. Have you ever been sick? Just get one memory on your mind. When the situation was fixed, He gave you the power. You will never be defeated. You shall live and not die. There's work to be completed. Yeah. Tell y'all that I survived. Oh, I am a living testimony. I won't be defeated 'cause I know that God is for me. I feel like dancing. Woo! Good God. Every time I think about it, makes me want to holler.
All right, Pew Crew, that was Anita Wilson with I'm Still Alive. Make sure you guys grab that on all digital outlets. It's a part of her brand new album. Make sure you get it. All right, Auntie Yolanda's in the building. She says, good evening to you, Auntie. So good to see you. I see Virginia clapping her hands to that. Yeah, that's a jam, ain't it? Pretty dope. I'm hearing myself back for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, it is time for us to get into one of my favorite parts of the show. Y'all already know. Let's go. It is time for what? I'm looking for some comments. It's time for hot topics. Here we go, yeah. All right, good people. Let's get into some hot topics. You know, I feel like we should just start with some, because I feel like we go from like some things that are not so good to some things that are, okay. So let's talk about this first. We don't own the rights to this video. Let's just take a look. This information was got from the Shade Room. Thank you.
Alabama campus. This man, 21-year-old Darius Miles of D.C. and Michael Lynn Davis of Charles County, are charged in connection with the shooting death of Jamia Harris. That young woman was just 23 years old. Police tell us this happened this morning after two groups got into an argument while they were driving. We've learned tonight both Miles and Davis allegedly fired shots into a car. Miles was a forward on the Alabama basketball team. The university tonight says he has been removed.
Such a sad story, guys. And I thought it was important to share this because I feel like just even in that short clip, there's so many lessons and so many things for us to unpack with this story. First of all, you have a star basketball player from Alabama University who has now thrown his whole career away by getting into an altercation while driving, which is interesting in itself, and then getting so upset that you're a part of a murder where you shoot and kill a 24-year-old young lady over whatever this altercation was. And so I'm definitely going to open up the floor. I want you guys to express whatever you feel from seeing that clip. But I will say this, like, once again, it just shows how we have a lack of discipline and self-control. And how some people, no matter how old or young they are dealing with serious mental illness and serious problems with managing their anger. You know, the Bible tells us to be angry but sin not. And so this is the exact opposite of that. We see where obviously people got angry, adrenaline got high, people were upset. And instead of them choosing to, turn the cheek or go somewhere else or drop whoever off and move on, they decided to kill this young lady. Now, obviously, we don't have all the details of the story yet, but I don't think it's really even necessary to have all the details at this point. We know enough to be disappointed that not only this young lady has lost her life, but then you have this young man who had a bright future ahead of him, as a basketball player now who's, going to prison probably for life for this murder. And I just think it's very, very sad. Kevin says an example of rage out of control. Absolutely. Sam.
Hey, man. I didn't read on this story, but I did see it through my news feed. And just hearing that little clip, it's unfortunate that the young lady had to lose her life. Men or young brothers that were involved were at the tail end of this. It just goes back to say it reminds me of just young men who haven't been taught or haven't learned to exercise their emotions. And a lot of times as young black, we're taught not to show emotion. And with us not showing emotion, when we do show emotion, it's usually in the wrong ways. It's usually in a rage. Like Kevin said, or it's usually.
I'm sorry, Sam. You're breaking up real bad. right, you're frozen now.
You hear me now?
I hear you, but you're like really cutting out. I'm not really sure what you're saying. Virginia says, you know, that's why I have to pray from the time I leave my house until I'm back in the yard. I pray for all of us on the street. Absolutely. Bishop Todd says, hello, Pewcast. Hello there. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. If you're just chiming in, we're talking about the situation where the Alabama University basketball star has been arrested in concert with the death of a 24-year-old young lady. They were in the car together. They got in an altercation and shots were then fired. Let's see now, Sam. Okay, looks like Sam is still frozen, but yeah, I just think it's really unfortunate. And there's, like I said, there's so much to say and think about with the situation. It even makes me think about, hey, Christina, I think it makes me even think about the fact that that's why it's so important that we teach our young people to how to manage friendships and their situations and who they're around. I mean, we just saw not too long ago where another young lady went out of town with her so-called friends and got beaten to death. You know, so I think one thing we're seeing now is that people really don't know what a real friend is. Because real friends don't allow other friends to beat them to death. Real friends don't get so upset with each other that they pull out a gun and shoot, you know. So it is. Auntie Yolanda says, so sad. Keisha said, that's so sad. Kevin says, I pray also, especially on the streets, because you never know what you might trigger somebody and cause them to snap. That's so true. But I think that it's a lot of layers to that statement, Kevin, because I think you don't know where a person's at. That's why it's nice to be nice. That's why, you know, you have to watch who you just get smart with, you know, and who you jaw jack with and go back and forth with. Sometimes it's not even worth it, you know. Keep up a nice attitude, because mentally, you know, you're not always able to see where a person is. And it could just be your little nasty attitude that causes them to just tip over the edge. You see what I'm saying? That can cause them to just do something outrageous because you really don't know where they are. Bishops say that. So I think we have to keep all that in mind. But we really got to pray for our young people, because we're seeing this again and again now, where these people are with their friends, and then, you know, tragedies are happening because they're getting into altercations. This is not your friend. So, you know, I think we really need to explain to our kids and young people alike to understand and to value friendship, and understanding that nothing should make you that upset to where you want to take someone's life. And if you get to that level, how to exercise self-control and remove yourself. Auntie said, this generation do not care about the consequences. Wow. Wow.
That's real good. There's one thing I learned from my mother, and it's a reverent fear. And I learned it. I'm also learning it from a spiritual standpoint. There's a reverent fear that we're supposed to have as people when we respect authority, when we honor authority, and when we know that there's an authoritative figure in our lives that's present and available to us. Like, I apologize, Pew Crew, but yes, we have to know that as young black men, it's okay to express yourself. It's okay to express your emotions and say how you feel. And if somebody offends you or makes you upset, it's okay to say that. But there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. You have to do it in love. You have to do it with a sense of understanding. Because a lot of times we go off the handle, and in this situation, the young brothers went off the handle and you know, ended this young lady's life, and she didn't have to die. She didn't deserve that. Like you said, Ron, there's nothing.
Oh, we lost him there. Let's go to Maceo. He says, "This is why we must do what we can do to get people back to the Word of God. Beyond praying for them, they have no outlet but sin." Wow. The Word says to cast our cares on Christ. When you don't have Christ as an outlet, sin is bound to happen. Wow, that's a powerful statement, and I absolutely agree. Bishop Todd says, "Look at the young teenager that set his friend up over a $200 bag of weed, killed him, and served as his pallbearer at this funeral. That's nerve." Oh my gosh, yeah, I did hear about that, where the young man killed his friend. It's and then served as the pallbearer. Yeah. Now I get why some folks say I go where I gotta go, otherwise I'm at home. Because it's crazy. I think this teaching needs to be incorporated into our schools' curriculums. Our children need to be taught how to control their emotion. Yeah, because they're putting everything else into the curriculum. They're making sure they understand, the different trends that are going on and the different alternative lifestyles that have to be accepted now. So why can't we teach this? I think that's a big part of it. However, I am an advocate for what's being taught at home. I think that's most important, because that's where charity starts at home and then it spreads abroad. I think that it's so important that as parents, we teach and we train our children at home about life and skills and things that we should do, because then they go to school and then they act a fool. The teachers can't handle it. They're taking guns to school. They're going to school and wanting to fight and bicker and start mess, but then the parents have no control. That's another thing. And the reason why they don't have any control is because they didn't start teaching from a little person, or a little kid. And now that they're teenagers, they're trying to control them and they buck wild. Kevin says, "I think this teaching needs to be..." Okay, we said that already. Sorry, Kevin. Faris says they need conflict and resolutions. Absolutely. Anger management, all of that's appropriate. Kevin says, "Yes, that is most important." Yeah, it starts at home. It's got to start at home. But like I was just saying, it can't start at 16. It can't start at 17, because by this point, they already kind of have built up this muscle, if you will. It's got to start as a toddler, as a baby. The correction, the don't do this, you got to bring them up in a certain way to where when they're older, they have a foundation. Whereas now these kids are just buck wild and they're doing what they want. Kevin says it starts at home. Absolutely. That is where it starts. And I think a lot of these situations, we can't blame it completely on parents, because we do know when kids become adults or they come of age, they do what they want to do. But I do think that that's something that we can do to try to adjust some of these issues that we're having, is make sure that we are doing our part. Christina says, "Yes, it starts at home." Absolutely. Yep, absolutely. So I think we definitely need to work on that, because, like we were saying earlier, we do want to be prayerful. Our kids go out every day, whether it's to school or to an event with their friends. You just don't know what's going on out here. So it's so important to cover them under the blood. Auntie Yolanda says, "We have kids that are raising themselves." Absolutely. And that's because of parents being absent in the home. And then watch this. You can be in the home and still be absent. It's so important that even if you're home, that you spend time with your kids, that you do stuff with them, that you engage in conversation. Faris says, "Yeah, it can't be doing any and everything in front of your kids or allow them to watch, listen, and indulge in what you want. You have to be the parent." That is so true. I think it's so disgusting that some parents bring men or men bring women into the home while they have kids in the home and they're not married, and then they engage in sexual activity and they feel like, well, I'm grown and this is my house and I pay the bills. But yeah, look at the example that you're setting for your kids, and then you're trying to wonder why they buck wild and they doing everything under the sun. Well, look at the example that you set and have continued to set in front of them. Well, I guess I should have took them to the room. First of all, you shouldn't be doing it no way. How about that? But but you doing that in front of your kids is very, very inappropriate, and it sends the wrong message. And then what happens is that cycle continues. Keisha says, Yolanda, absolutely. Virginia says, that's me. I go where I need to go. Hurry back home because there's so much anger in the street. Faris says, exactly. Christina says, exactly. It starts right there. And I think Faris hit it on the head about what we're doing in front of our kids. Because I think we're creatures. But then we have this do as I say, not as I do type of mentality, and that doesn't work either. You can't tell them to do as I say, not as I do, because guess what? If they see you doing it, they're going to want to do it, right? So can you guys hear me now? I know I had lost audio for a second, but hopefully it's back. Yeah, but I'm saying you can't have a do as I say, not as I do type of mentality, because kids are going to see what you do and figure that must be okay. Or how can you tell me not to do when you doing it? How can you tell me not to have premarital sex and you always got somebody you bringing in and out of here? You think I don't know what you're doing in that room? How can you tell me that I don't need to be out with these men and every time I blink, you slipping in and out with somebody different? Kids, they see all that. And so that's the example that has been set and they think that's okay. Yep. Yes, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so I think all that plays a role into this. And so I think as parents, I think as leaders in the community, we're going to have to step up and begin to be advocates for some of this behavior and be that ear, and be that sounding board. I think a lot of kids and young people do feel like they don't have anybody they can talk to. It's just like as a parent, one thing I do differently than what my parents did, and I don't fault them because I believe that every generation does what they saw did. But one thing I said I was going to break from a generational perspective in my home is I don't want my children to fear me, but they're going to respect me. What does that mean? I don't want them so afraid of me that they don't come talk to me, because I want to know everything that's going on. That way I can direct and I can steer them. See, when I was growing up, we didn't tell our parents anything because we were so afraid of them. We thought, if I tell mama that, or if I tell daddy that, he's going to whoop me, or they're going to beat me, or I'm going to be in trouble. I'm not going to be able to go here. I'm not going to be able to do that. And so we were afraid. Whereas I don't want my kids to be so afraid of me that they won't come tell me, yeah, I had my first kiss, or hey, somebody touched me here. No, I need to know everything. And I have to be careful how I react, because how I react will, their next action will be contingent upon how I react. Meaning, if they will come tell me the next time will be contingent upon how I react. So sometimes I have to bite my cheek and not react so that I can get the information in order to then direct them. But you still have to discipline. That's so good. I think Christina just said that. That doesn't mean you don't discipline. That just means that you do it in a way to where they know you're doing it because you love them. And that doesn't mean because they tell you they did something wrong, they can just get away with it. There's still consequences, but it has to be a balance. Oh my gosh, we're saying the same thing. Just balance. Good show. Thank you. Correct. It's got to be a balance. And I think that's what we didn't have. We didn't have that balance growing up. But like I said, I think it's from generations of, ruling by the sword. That's all they knew. But we're learning now that in order for us to be able to direct our children and show them the things they need to do and keep that open line of communication, we have to correct them, we have to chastise them, but we have to let them know that we're not, that it's an open door policy. You can come talk to me about anything. I don't care how ugly it is. There are consequences for your choices. However, you're not going to die. I'm not going to kill you. But we just going to have to deal with it. We're going to have to deal with it. Point blank. Kevin Moore says, yes, they raised you that way because that's how they were raised. It's time to do things differently. Absolutely. And that's why I don't blame anybody. I don't blame my parents. I don't blame their parents, because that's all they knew to do. But this is a whole new generation of kids, whole new generation of things that are happening. So we have to evolve with the time. That's all that is. That is so true, nephew. Absolutely. we got to evolve with the times. Now, there's nothing new under the sun. I believe that there are some things that they did that worked real well that I have adopted and we should adopt and make sure we continue to do now. But there are some things that we have to do because of the times that we're in to be effective today in 2023. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, Sam, did you have anything else to say on this topic before we move on? I think you muted, Sam. Uh-oh, you still muted. There we go.
I'm good, bro.
Okay.
I'm good, bro. I'm just glad to be back on.
All right, sounds good. All right, let's move on to our next topic. This is some sad, sad news here. Now, today, of course, we're going to talk about everything award show because it was a big week for award shows like the Golden Globe Awards last week. However, we lost Lisa Marie Presley. So our prayers definitely go out to her and her family. Lisa Marie was only 54 years old. Of course, her ex-husband was the legendary Michael Jackson, and her father was the legendary Elvis Presley. She is a star in her own right for the records that she has produced and put out. And we're just praying for her family. We know she has young twins. She lost her son a couple years ago to substance abuse, and she's been challenged with that. And so our hearts and our thoughts go out to her. Here's her at the Golden Globes literally like a day before she passed away. So definitely praying for her family and for this loss. Yeah. So moving on from that, it is time. And I'm so sad that none of the girls are here with us because I don't think me and Sam have ever done this by ourselves. But it's time, y'all, for the Pew Podcast. So, first, let's start with the Golden Globe Awards, which took place, I believe, on Sunday. Let me get my facts straight, Sam. We got this, Sam. We're going to hold it down. We can do this. Our opinion counts, too. All right, so the Golden Globe Awards took place on, oh gosh, I'm looking at the Critics' Choice, but I want Golden Globes. When was the Golden Globes? Okay, it was this past week, y'all. But anyways, so first up here, this is Donald Glover. He's in St. Laurent. What do we think about this look? So, thank you, Auntie. She said, you guys got this. So, to me, it's giving two different looks in one. It's like he didn't know if he wanted to do a tuxedo or if he wanted to do a two-piece. So, I'm kind of like confused. Christina said it's a no for me.
Yeah, definitely, Christina. Definitely a no. I was going to say a tuxedo and pajamas.
Yeah, and then the pants look like culottes. I'm confused. Yeah, Christina said that looks a mess.
It's not a good look.
You know, he's selling chest hair. It's a no for me. I mean, these culottes. And then I don't know what's going on here, y'all. I'm going to just move on because this done got on my nerves. Hold on. Okay, here go Rebecca Jarvis. So, look. Auntie said it's a no for her, that last one. Looks like he was ready for bed. Right. Mary's laughing. Okay. So now with Rebecca. You know, I like the top, but it just feel like the bottom. You know, especially for smaller women. I don't know why y'all want to do all this fabric. All this extra ruching and... I don't know, Sam. Yeah. Christina said that looks okay.
I think the gown would have been nice. I think it's nice if she ain't had them straps on the top. I don't like that part of it.
Yeah. She probably didn't want that tape, so she needed something to hold it up. I don't know. It's the bottom that I don't really care for. It's just it's doing too much, and I think with her body type, she could have done something a little more sleek. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, I agree with that too.
It's doing too much at the bottom. Christina says it's cute. Okay, that's your opinion. We accept it. Here we go. All right, Selena Gomez. So I feel like we've been seeing this puffy arms look lately. First of all, Selena looks like she's definitely gained a lot of weight here. Oh, that was the last one. It's too busy at the bottom. It looks like it was extra fabric and someone gathered it. Exactly. That was the last one. Exactly. So I don't the sleeves with the sleeve train. I don't understand that. It looks like she gathered her bed sheet and then let some of it just hang.
It's a no
Aretha
for
vibe.
me because I don't. It's too dark. I think it's extremely dark. I don't. Um, it, it's a
Breaking up, Sam. All right. While Sam is breaking up there, I don't know. The dress looks too big. Like I said, I don't know if she's gained 100 pounds or
she's gained weight, yeah, for sure.
okay. No to the trailing sleeves.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's terrible. I mean, it looks like drapes, and then she gathered a little bit around her arm and just let the rest just hang. It's horrible. Okay, she I don't know. Auntie says they need some help on dressing. Yeah, I don't know who's styling them for these events. Okay, so here's what's this man's name? Let me get it right, y'all. This is Austin Butler, and he's wearing Gucci. Now, this is a very safe look, I think. It's very traditional. It's something that we see very often on the red carpet. I like double-breasted. Y'all know I'll do a double-breasted suit in a minute. That's my style. I think it's tailored perfectly. I like the bow tie. I actually think that this one's going to be a win for me. Christina says he looks nice.
Yeah,
I think,
like it.
Sam, don't you think like sometimes like playing it safe is okay because I'd rather be safe than be off?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Kevin said classic, safe. Absolutely. All right, so we can keep moving. He's safe. Now let's take a look at Viola Davis here. Now, I'm not going to say this is my favorite look by Viola. Because sometimes basically it's better because some of the people going too far. Absolutely. All right, so now Viola, I think Viola played it kind of safe with this look as well. What I do like about this is that she's got her arms out, and Viola's got some amazing arms on her. We saw that in Woman King. I love her hair. I think, actually, I like this for Viola. I do. I do like this for her. I think she looks great.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do. She's a woman of a certain age. I love the hair. I think the hair is giving black and proud, but it's giving style. Christian says, "Come on here, Vi." Yeah. I really like it. I think this one. I think
that dress is nice too. I like the dress.
Yeah, I like the detail, how it's kind of gathering in the middle. Now, mind you, I think this may have gone over differently on someone else, but on Viola, I think she did this very nicely.
Yeah. And if I can add, I like that accent at the bottom too.
I do too. I think that's super dope. Auntie Yolanda says, "I like her, but I wouldn't wear it." Yeah, I think it's Christina says class. Yeah, I think it just works for her, but I already understand that it may not be for everybody. Her dress got wet at the bottom. I don't know. All right, moving on. So this next couple, this is Ryan Coogler and Zinzi Evans. So I don't understand what these drapes are doing. Everybody's draping something, and I think he looks nice and safe, but I don't like this. That looks like something they put on you after you get through preaching so that you don't get sick. It's like a long scarf that she just threw around. It didn't go around her neck. She just threw it down. I mean, the dress is plain.
It's a no from on the dress. Yeah, that's not good. I don't like it.
Yeah, her
It's
drape
very,
look
very
is better
plain.
than the World of Purpose, but it's too plain. I think he looks nice, Chris. I can't agree that she looks nice. I think she missed it. I don't know what she was going for with that straight black dress. It's doing nothing for her figure. Yeah, we gonna move on. That's a no for me. Okay, so here's Janelle James and Sophia and Fred Langton in Kiewit Jewelry. Okay, so here we go again. So this drape look just must be in this season, apparently, because we're seeing this. Now, I'm kind of liking this better. I like this a little better on her. I just don't understand the drape look. It's wearing me out, to be honest. I don't get it.
I like the design. I don't care for the scarf, but I do like the design of the dress and the color.
Yeah. I almost feel like this dress would have looked better with a little split up the side, give us a little leg, and maybe some sort of like rhinestone across the top under the breast line, some type of design there. I just feel like the dress is almost missing a little something, but I think she's okay. She did well with her jewelry. They taped her boobs up good. Hair looks good. I'm good with it. Auntie Yolanda says, I like it. Christina says she looks nice. Okay, let's move on. All right, so here is Quinta Brunson and Christian Siriano. I like this, actually. I actually like this. And I like this because I think it's showing her shape, and then I like what it's doing at the bottom. Yep, I like this. You know, it looks like she played it safe with her hair and everything. I actually think she could have had something around her neck because it wasn't a whole lot going up here on her dress. It does look promish. I do agree, Christina. Kevin said, like, it does look promish. I would agree with that. But I think she's wearing it well. I like this a lot. The velvet.
That's dope. I like the colors. I like the color scheme. I like the design of the dress. I like the flowing at the bottom. I like her hair like that. Put that. I think that's for that dress. I think it's cool. I probably would have put something around my neck, but I think she looks fine. I think she looks deep, and she's beautiful in that dress. And she's on Abbott Elementary, which is a actually funny comedy, and I think if it's her, I think she's good with that.
All right, we got to keep moving. Let's see here. All right, Nicole Byer and Christian Siriano as well. I actually like this for Nicole. Let me tell you. Nicole, she always misses to me. I think this is the best thing I've seen Nicole in. I don't know, y'all.
No. It's a garbage bag. No.
It is a garbage bag, but Nicole Byer always looks a mess to me. So
we'll continue to look a mess today. This is terrible.
I mean, it's giving me Ursula the octopus, you know.
Yeah, it is. It's
Oh my god.
thank you, Veronica. Yes, y'all feel it. Yeah, Pew Crew. Y'all feel it. It is trash bag.
Oh my god, contractor bag. Oh, sorry, Nicole. I tried to
Wow.
help you a little bit, but that's the best I've seen her look. Next. All right, Steven Spielberg. Nice and simple. I think he won. I
He nailed it.
nice.
He nailed it.
Nailed it. We can keep moving. I like this. All right, Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer. Oh my gosh. We offer Nicole. We two people past Nicole crazy. Okay. Jennifer, I like the dress. I just don't think the color does anything for her complexion. You know, because if it
No,
was a shade darker, she would just blend right into the dress. That's my issue with this dress.
I don't like it at all. Knowing her personality and her style and what she's in former award shows, I think this is
Veronica said
she,
it's okay.
she, she she's giving me gold member vibes.
Yeah, and it's doing nothing for her complexion. And I think if you're gonna
No,
have that big
no.
gap, you need to put on a Wonder Bra to push those puppies up because they, she already don't have much, but they just kind of drooping. Christina says it's okay.
Then
The hair, I mean,
then the
that looks like an
shoes are
everyday
terrible too.
ponytail. Shoes are terrible. That looks like it will go better with a pantsuit, like some blue jeans and a blazer. Uh,
Yes, 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 yes.
I mean, that basement ponytail, I just can't. It's all right. Better than the trash bag, yeah. I don't like. Next. Next. Billy Porter and Christian Siriano. Christian Siriano made some money this night. Okay, you know what? Actually, this is a little better for Billy because it actually looks like half of a suit. But he always got to have some kind of train. It looks like it's crushed velvet. It's very nicely made. It's just I couldn't wear it obviously. I know Sam wouldn't wear it for his style and what he does. I think he did well for what he's about and what he does. I mean, Virginia says that's Billy Porter. What in the bleep bleep? I mean, keep in mind who Billy Porter is and what he does. Like I said, I wouldn't wear it. It's not my style. It's not my thing. But I think for what he does, it's all right. I love it. Auntie Yolanda
No
says,
comment.
"Hey, Pastor Mickey." Sam says, "No comment." Lord. Veronica says, "Next." Christina says, "It's a huge no." Yeah, I mean, I think he served the purpose that he always wants to serve. So whatever. All right, Angela Bassett. Now, I love Angela Bassett, and I think she has an incredible body, especially for her age and figure. This dress does it. It just looks a little plain for me. It looks a little plain, a little safe. I would have loved to see a little more color. I would have loved to see a little more color than just this silver. But it's okay. I think the hair
I'm
makes
gonna
her
have
look her age. Go ahead, Sam.
I'm gonna have to agree. I love it. It's classy. It still shows uh her her build, and she looks beautiful. Her hair is wonderful. The shoes are amazing. She's her accessories are amazing. She did her thing on this.
I agree with Pastor Mickey. A red lip would have made that pop. Absolutely. She needed some color. It was just too much of the silver. She didn't have to wear silver shoes either. It was just too safe. It was too safe for me. Auntie says
I
I
love it.
love it. Hi, Pastor
Yeah,
Mickey.
yeah, Auntie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I gotta be. I don't hate it. I just think it was missing something, and yeah, that's just my opinion.
Pastor Mickey,
Eddie
what up?
Murphy, Eddie Murphy and Paige Butcher. Eddie Murphy, I don't know. With all that money, what are you wearing? With all that money, Eddie Murphy, what are
Hey,
you wearing?
hey,
Now, Miss
hey.
Paige, she doing it. I like Paige dress.
Eddie ain't never been no fashion Nova type cat.
Well, he
He ain't
was
never
when he
had no
came out in
fashion
them
in him.
red leather pants.
Hey, that was back in the '80s.
But this is terrible. This don't even
This
look
is
like he
trash.
tried. Yeah, it don't even look
He
like he
just
tried.
they just said we throw something on you tonight.
Well, he always have on makeup. Um,
Yeah, he
I'm just
does.
gonna. She's a stick, no shade. She is a stick, but her dress is fire. You can't do nothing with that dress. She nailed that dress to
Dress
me.
fire though. We ain't
The
gonna
dress
hold
is
we ain't gonna
fire.
hold you up on that.
All right, next,
Eddie
because he
did,
disappointed me.
Eddie didn't do her no justice.
All right, here go Jessica Bales and Niecy Nash Bales and Dolce and Gabbana. Now, Niecy, Niecy.
Her and Eddie are wearing the same suit.
So Jessica Bales and Eddie wearing the same suit. I'm not even gonna address her, but Niecy,
Niecy got on a sheet that she got from her she 1,000 threads she on right now.
she looked like she got on her comforter,
After she got it out the dryer.
right? And then it ain't ironed. It's just all bunched up. Oh, okay.
Terrible. I
Nah,
love the color though. I love
I
the
do love
color.
the color.
The color is awesome. I think the design they did in the middle of that dress is beautiful, but the rest of it fail.
Too much material. Absolutely. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, we gotta keep moving. All right. Jay Ellis. I like this. I like this. I love the crushed velvet. I think it's very, very safe, but I think he did it well. I think he did it well.
I like the suit. I don't like the shirt.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I think he did okay though. We're
It
gonna keep moving.
looked like it looked like his go ahead.
No, no, say what you're gonna say.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead. We good. We good. Keep
All
going.
right. Angela Bassett. Now this is the new award show. So now that was the Golden Globes. Now this is the Critics' Choice. Now I love this. First of all, can we take a look at Angela Bassett's arms? Crazy. I like it. Cool. Much nicer. I think this is
It's a
much
yes for
nicer.
me.
I love her hair here. She looks much younger. I love her
Yes.
jewelry. I think the leopard bag accented the black so nicely. She said, "Oh,
Yes,
this is sharp."
sir.
So now this is what I would have liked to seen her in, something like this for the Golden Globes. But this is what she wore to the Critics' Choice. Much better for me. I love it. I love it. Next, this is Kate Blanchett. She looks like at the top looks like she's going to work, and at the bottom, I mean, she just looks like she's going out on the town. This just doesn't give me a award show.
It's a no for me.
Yeah, this is a no.
It's
It
giving
looks
me
like,
Indiana Jones vibe.
yeah, messy hair, work shirt, and a skirt. I mean, it's just
Yep.
Veronica Rose
Terrible.
says no. Hey, Veronica Rose, I just realized that was you. Mother of the Bride. Just no. Next. Okay, Janelle Monáe. Now everything. Now she used to dress up like a tomboy in a suit. Now everything she's so naked. But I'm okay with this.
Hmm.
I'm okay with this. I think she needed some color too. Somewhere. But she left nothing to our imagination. That's for sure. So
No, sir. We gonna keep going.
Yolanda says no for me. Well, all right. Fire. Too revealing, Annette Bailey says. Kevin Moore says thumbs up. Auntie Yolanda says love it. I would like to see her with another color shoe. This black on black is too much. She will always wear black and or white. It's part of her uniform. Yeah, well, what kind of uniform is this? It looks like she's got those breasts done. Or they're just really, really perky because there's no bra. Okay. Viola, I love it. Now, see, if you're going to do a train or draping or whatever, do it like this. I love it, Viola. I think this fits her perfectly. It's age appropriate. I love the hair. I think she looks great. Viola's been nailing it.
I like it.
She did an entire interview on why she wears black and white. Yeah, I saw that. I love this. I think Viola looks age appropriate. I think it fits her well. Viola is beautiful. Absolutely. Hair looks good. I love her. Yeah, she's been nailing it, y'all. Okay, next. Julia Roberts. What's happening?
No.
You're not looking like a pretty woman. Julia Roberts, what's going on? This is a no for me.
No.
This is a no for me. The hair just looked like she woke up and shook it. The dress looks like she's going to another stick. No and no. We can keep moving. This is a serious no. Okay, Nisi. So I like this dress better, but now you're missing jewelry. You don't have on any jewelry. Mm-hmm. You have an open neckline. You have open arms. You know, you can't just serve breasts. You got to give us some jewelry, you know, and then do something different with your hair. You have on a gown. Put it up sometimes. You just got it down. That same old everyday hair, dude. I don't know, Nisi. That's my opinion.
I like the white.
Since I like this.
I will say that.
Yeah. Who's calling me while I'm on the pew? Y'all know better. Who would do such a thing? Terrible. I agree. Yeah, she needs something more. I'm a little disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have mercy, Pastor Ron. Oh, I thought that was Tracy. Okay. No, that wasn't Tracy calling. Okay, so this is Danielle Deadweiler. I don't know what this is doing, y'all. I don't know what she's doing.
That trash. Terrible. That's bad.
It's horrible. The hair a mess. She should have just stayed home. Who told you was ready for the red carpet? Help us today. Next. Who told you was ready for the red carpet? You look a horrendous mess. Okay. Jennifer Coolidge. She looks like she's going to a funeral. This is giving me funeral all day long. Next, please. Next. Yeah, this is just giving me funeral. Okay, Kerry Washington. Now, I love the hair. This dress is a little different. It's like a argyle design. I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't hate it. Yeah, I think it's different.
I think it fits Kerry Washington's personality.
I think it fits her personality. Like I said, I love the hair. I love that. I think she looks absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I think this actually works. Yeah, Veronica says cute. I think this actually works for her.
Yeah, it does.
Beautiful. Yeah, everything's not for everybody, but this works for her to me. Girl, you almost a stick too. Well, you know Hollywood. It's risky. It is, and I love it, Mickey. I love it. All right. Cheryl Lee Ralph. Yes. Well, now,
No,
Cheryl.
tinfoil.
Tinfoil. Ugh. I love the hair. But I don't know what we were thinking.
You can't get around this, bro. Tinfoil.
It's
The
so
barbecue.
bad. Yeah, it's like, let me wrap up my ribs I didn't finish.
Let me get a to-go plate.
Oh, Cheryl.
That's
Why? Love her, but no to the dress.
that's,
Pringle
that's
can
so
vibes.
bad.
Oh my gosh. What in the golden foil?
Gold.
Her shape is lovely. The dress is lovely. I don't like the material. Exactly. That's what it is. It's the material of the dress.
That's what it
Sam, you're
is.
hilarious. Tin Man vibes. Okay. Next. Oh no, that was the last one. Lord have mercy. Thank God. Whew. All right. Let's see what the Pringle can had to say in her speech. Lord have mercy.
People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see. You better love what you see.
I love her. You better not tell her she don't be saying them speeches now.
She be going in.
She be going in. And so, Niecy Nash may look a mess on the red carpet, but she has something to say too. Thank you, the Shade Room, for these videos.
We are both fully seen. And finally, to everybody who doubted this black woman and told me what I couldn't do, I want to lovely and humbly say, in your face.
All right. I guess she told everybody in your face because she won it. She got her award. So, yeah. So that's Hot Topics for today. We are 13 minutes over our time, so we're going to jump into our question for today as I'm pulling it up. All right. And here we go.
It's me, Tracy. Now I got a question, yeah. Because one of my real good girlfriends, we real good friends, her father has dementia. And one time she had asked me to come over and watch him or whatever. And so I said, okay, I had the time that day because y'all know usually I'm real busy, okay? But I did have the time. So I watched him, but he was a handful. He was wearing a depend, and he kept on messing all on himself, and I had never wiped a grown man's behind. So I was like, oh, it. And then, he was trying to go down her stairs, and then he tripped, and I tried to catch him, and next thing I know, we both was on an egg roll, because we rolled down them stairs, and my legs still sore. So, this girl called me yesterday and asked me if I could watch him again. Now, mind you, I am on vacation from work, so I really do have time. But my thing is, I am not qualified. You know what I'm saying? I'm still traumatized from wiping his behind in those depends. And, the falling, it's not my cup of tea. I don't think I can do it. So y'all babies, tell me what y'all think. Because my girlfriend got real mad at me and said I was being selfish or whatever. And I'm like, honey, I'm trying to help you because I'm not good to take care of your dad. Now I understand, she don't have that much money. So she probably can't afford to get a kid. But she gonna have to do something because he needs to be in an assisted living. So maybe she can, I don't know, seal Avon.
What?
Or something to try to get up a little extra money because he needs to be in the home. Well, what y'all think, sweet baby?
Oh my gosh. It's so funny because while my sister and my mom own an assisted living, and so as she was talking, it was making me think about certain things. But Tracy, I always say when you right, you right. When you wrong, you wrong. And I do think if someone has a dementia patient or a patient with Alzheimer's and they are too much for you to handle, then it's nothing wrong with saying that you can't do it. And just being honest, because if you can't give them the type of care that's necessary, then how could anybody be mad at you? If what they need is beyond your what you can handle. I don't know what you saying.
Tracy, I think you're right on this. If you're not qualified, you are thinking of them in that situation. So, I'm not qualified for that. So your father needs this type of assistance. Tracy, being honest with yourself first and honest with your homegirl and letting her know that you're not qualified to take care of her father, even for that 1 or 2 days. I think that's very, very, very mature of you, Tracy. Now, the only problem that they have is you talking about because she ain't got no money. Now, Tracy, we know you got bread. That's okay.
Right.
You know that. We ain't got to. You ain't got to keep elaborating on your fact that your homegirl ain't got none.
Right.
We know you got it. So, with that being said, maybe you can be a blessing to your homegirl.
Here you go.
And pay maybe his first month or so to get into the assisted living until she get on her feet and get what she needs. So I think that's probably the best advice I could give you.
Kevin, she said maybe she could sell some Avon. If you're not up to it, it's better for you not to do it. Keep it real. Absolutely. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it real. All right. Well, that's all we got for tonight, y'all. Thank you for hanging out with the fellas tonight. We so appreciate y'all. Until next time, we love y'all for free. Talk to you next week right here on The Pew.